It's Miss Kita, baby. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. We're making sweet and sour chicken tonight. Don't y'all go to that Chinese food restaurant. Y'all go ahead and make this dish at home. Save your money. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to start out with dicing up 4 chicken breasts into small cubes. And then to that, I'm going to add my sea salt, my garlic powder, my onion powder. And instead of using black pepper this time, I'm going to use white pepper. It's not a big deal, y'all. If you only have black pepper, use it. Now I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch because we're going to make a wet batter for this. So 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, a tablespoon of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 egg whites, and then cold ice water to this mixture. And it's going to look, we want it to look just like this. Now we're going to go ahead and place some saran wrap over this bowl and place it back in the fridge until we get ready to fry it. While you're doing that, preheat your oil to 350, okay? Now let's move on to our sweet and sour sauce. This is a sweet and sour sauce that comes with all the vegetables and the pineapples. That's how I like it. If you don't like all that extra stuff in yours, then don't do it, right? So I went ahead and added some sliced carrots to a bowl. I cut up 2 bell peppers. It was 1 green bell pepper and 1 red bell pepper. Go ahead and add that to the bowl as well. And then we're going to add an onion to this mix as well. You can use any onion you want, yellow, sweet, white, doesn't matter. I'm going to cut this onion, half of an onion, into 4 wedges and then cut those wedges into little cubes. And there you have it. Place that to the side. Now let's move on to the actual sauce. This is a ketchup based sauce, so I'm going to go ahead and add about 3 to 4 tablespoons of ketchup, 2 to 3 tablespoons of sugar, about 4 tablespoons of vinegar. And the reason why I'm using so much, you guys, I am making this sauce. Go ahead and add some soy sauce to that. I'm making this sauce, I'm doubling the measurements because I have a lot of chicken. And now to this sauce, I'm going to go ahead and add some pineapple juice for an extra added layer of flavor, okay, and sweetness. Taste your sauce. If you like it, set it to the side. Let's move on. Now that my oil has preheated at 350 degrees, I'm going to start to add my chicken to this oil. You want to add the chicken pieces about 1 to 2 pieces at a time to prevent them from sticking together. And if you have a deep fryer like I do, you want to make sure that it doesn't stick to the basket. Because if it sticks to that basket, it ain't coming out. So shake your basket as you're dropping it in so that it doesn't stick. And you want to do this in batches. If you have a lot of chicken like I do, don't try to dump it all in at once. You got to do it in batches because you do not want to lower the temp of the oil. You want to keep that oil at 350. We are going to double fry this chicken. So the first fry is going to come out looking real light. It's not going to be crispy just yet. Okay. That's what the second fry is going to do. Is going to add that crispy texture. When you take them out and you're done frying all of your chicken the first round, go ahead and turn your oil up to about 375 degrees. Okay. Once the chicken has been sitting for about 5 to 10 minutes and your oil has reached a temperature of 375 degrees, we are now going to add that chicken back in to that oil to get it nice and golden and extra crispy. Again, you want to do it in batches. You can add a little bit more now because it's actually cooked. So it won't lower the temperature, but you know, you still have to do it in batches depending on how much you cooked. And that's how it's going to come out, y'all, looking nice and golden brown. That's what we're looking for right there. Let's go ahead and move on to our sauce. I went ahead and preheated my skillet, add a little bit of olive oil to it. And now I'm going to add my vegetables to it and season it with some salt and some pepper. And I'm going to go ahead and cook that for about 2 minutes. We want a nice bite to it. You don't want to cook them down too soft. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the sauce to the skillet. Let that reduce down. And then once it's done reducing, add your chicken to that sauce and toss it around to get the chicken well coated in the sauce. All right, I wanted to do something fancy. I wanted to take that skillet and kind of just toss it with the skillet like, you know, the chefs do. But I didn't want my chicken to start flying all over the stove and the floor and whatnot. So I went ahead and just played it safe. And I grabbed my spatula and I tossed it around. And that that already looked good right there by itself. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and add my vegetables and my pineapples. You can work with fresh pineapples if you want to. But hey, I was shortcutting it. It was getting late. We had to eat, okay? Kid had school the next day. I don't got all night for this. And that is it, y'all. That's what it looks like. Now, I did go ahead and make some extra stuff off camera. Maybe in future videos, I will give that to y'all. But I went ahead and made me some crab wontons or whatever you want to call it. I made some gyoza, or what is it called, pot stickers, and then I also made the fried rice. So all of that stuff was done off camera. You'll see those in other videos, but right now we're gonna focus on the sweet and sour chicken, y'all. Get into it. If you are a fan of sweet and sour chicken, try this recipe at home. I guarantee you will continue to make it at home and you will save your money. All right, if you are not subscribed to my channel, click that subscribe button, and if you are subscribed, click that like button. That like button is the thumbs up button, y'all, just in case you did not know. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.